some of you are totally good with this stuff, but some of us are having issues, and the only problem I'm seeing is with negatives. So I want to try and figure out a way to clear that up before we move into what we're doing today. So I've got two examples here. These are actually from that green homework from Friday. So if you've got that and you want to check your work with mine, then feel free. Okay. So I'm going to start with 3, and then in parentheses 7x minus 5 plus 3, in parentheses negative 2x plus 6. Okay, so in this case, and I know most of you are cool with this, I've got 2 sets of parentheses, which means I've got 2 sets of distribution happening. Okay, so I'm going to tackle this one first. 3 times positive 7x, so 3 times 7 is 21x. 3 times a negative 5, so positive 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Okay, so I've taken care of these parentheses. They're done. I can move on. I've got another distribution. Okay, I'm going to check out that sign in front of the 3. I now know that that is a positive 3. 3, positive 3 times negative 2x is a negative 6x. Positive 3 times a positive 6 is a positive 18. Okay, so I've got 21x minus 15 minus 6x plus 18. Now I'm just going to ask myself, okay, what terms can I combine? Which ones are friends? Okay, so I have 21x's. 21x's. I can combine that with this negative 6x's. This is where our issues are coming into play. We've got 21x's. We're combining that with negative 6x's. So what some of us need to start doing is saying, okay, I've got 21x's. I'm combining it, so plussing it, with negative 6. Okay, x's. This in our calculator, we could literally just type in 21 plus negative 6. Okay, so I can type in 21 plus negative 6. Should look like this. I can press enter. And this is 15 x's. So even if you're good with negatives, this is a super easy way to check your answer. Okay, and now I've got negative 15 that can combine with positive 18. So plus 18. In my calculator, I can type in negative 15 plus 18. That gives me a positive 3. So if you're not so great with negatives, it's okay. That's why we've got calculators, and I'm cool with using them. You guys understand how to distribute and combine like terms. So let's just make sure we're getting our negatives correct, because everyone's getting frustrated with it. Okay, so if you're not so sure about your negatives, you've got a calculator. Okay, I'm going to do one more example. I've got negative 5 times negative 4x. Negative times a negative is a positive. If you're unsure, type in negative 5 multiplied by negative 4. You'll get a positive 20x. Next, negative 5 times negative 3. A negative times a negative is a positive 15. Okay, I've gotten rid of the first set of parentheses. Now I'm going to move to the second. Negative 5, you have to pay attention to the sign in front. Negative 5 times a positive 2. 5 times 2 is 10. A negative times a positive is a negative. So negative 5 times positive 2x is a negative 10x. Negative 5 times a positive 1. A negative times a positive is a negative 5. Now I can combine my like terms. I have 20x's. That can combine with negative 10x's. So in my calculator, I can do 20 plus negative 10. Okay, 20 plus negative 10 would give me 10x's. I can also combine a positive 15 with a negative 5. You have to take the sign in front. So I can combine my positive 15 with a negative 5. 15 plus negative 5, or 15 minus 5, if I plugged that into my calculator, would give me a positive 10. So my final answer is 10x plus 10. Okay? I know these negatives are tripping some of us up. You can use a calculator. It's just going to take time and practice.